The Whisper Box.
Hey guys, it's Dana from the Whisper Box, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't been here for a while because I have been doing a lot lately in terms of my job and other things with my apartment and such. So the first thing you'll notice is, if you were paying attention in the intro, I got a new setup for my record player and such. I got a Audio Technica, the LP60. I'm really excited with it. One of my coworkers recommended that I get it because I'm a noob, kind of. And for my speakers, I have Polk, and they're like not wired speakers, so I had to do that whole like stripping the wire, and it was like really nerve-wracking. I thought I was going to do it wrong, but I got it done, and it's amazing, and I love it. I love my new setup. I had to get a new setup because my old roommate moved out, and it was her record player that I was using. So her record player was the first one I ever like used. I didn't have my own, so now I have my own, and it's amazing, and I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, yes. So it's been a while, and I've decided not to do Got It on Vinyl every month anymore because it's kind of an expensive series. As you realize, I have to buy a vinyl record to talk to you guys about every month. So in order to balance out the cost that I had to spend for the new setup for my vinyl record player and speakers and such, I'm going to go ahead and I'll only post Got It on Vinyl every 2 months. So the next time you'll see a Got It on Vinyl will be in around November. But yeah, so for this month of September, I picked Lana Del Rey's EP, Paradise. And I picked Lana Del Rey because I feel like Lana Del Rey is one of those artists that you listen to when you're feeling really melancholy. And around this time of year, people are either very melancholy because summer is about to end officially because the 21st is first day of fall, or they're very sad that it's going to get cold, or they're just annoyed that it's taking so long for summer to be finally over. So I fall in between right now because I kind of like fall weather when it's like around 50 to 70 degrees. 60 something is like ideal for me right now. It went back up to like 80 this week. And I'm kind of annoyed because, as you can see, my face is kind of sweating, and I don't want to put my fan on because I don't want the background noise to pick up the fan. So I'm kind of like annoyed with that, but I really am excited for fall to start. I'm ready for pumpkin spice lattes. I am so just ready. But yeah, I picked Lana Del Rey because her voice, it really just like channels complete and utter like melancholy and longing for something to happen. People are just longing for either summer to be done or they're longing for summer to come back. When fall comes, they'll be like, oh my god, no, where's summer, come back. But yeah, I'm in the middle of that spectrum. But yeah, let's get to the album. So I got this on Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I buy most of my records on Amazon in the under 20 section, under $20 section. So you get a lot of really cool vinyl records from like the early 20, the early like 2000s, the early like 2010s. I guess I think it's a 2013 album, 2012, and it's an EP, so it only has 8 songs on it. Each side has 4 tracks. So this is side A, which is my favorite side, and this is side B. Side B is not labeled, so you just have to like be intuitive and know that the other side obviously is the second side of the record. I mean, what other side would it be, really? But yeah, so my favorite side is side A, and lately I've like come home from work on evenings and I just like play side A nonstop on repeat when I get home from work. And I love side A the most because like that's the side that has my 2 favorite songs, like my 2 all-time favorite songs by Lana Del Rey. So let's just jump right into it. My favorite song by Lana Del Rey, which is on side A, of course, is called Ride. it's one of those songs that starts out like really like you can feel the emotion from the beginning because the way she like starts out with this like this groan kind of like a moan kind of groan sound. It's like you can feel it deep in your heart, like, oh my god, she's really feeling something very like strong emotion going on here. And the first time I ever heard the song actually was interesting. It was in an episode of Pretty Little Liars. I don't know if you guys watch it, but if you do, you probably remember the scene where Spencer and Toby, had their first time. Yeah, Spoby moment of the entire series. But yeah, that was the first time I ever heard the song, and I was like enamored with it as soon as I heard it. And I went online and looked it up, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. But yeah, I love the way it starts out, and I love the music video for it is also very, very good. Lana Del Rey channels this like kind of old Americana vibe throughout this album, which is interesting to me because it's called Paradise. And I don't know if back in 2012 people thought that America was paradise really, but now it definitely is not. I can tell you that for sure. It's not paradise at all. I mean, I don't know. I think Lana Del Rey does a really good job of making the listener feel exactly what it is she wants to get across. And I think this song is like basically the lyrics. One of my favorite lyrics of the song is I'm trying hard not to get into trouble, but I've got a lot on my mind, so I just ride. And it's like you want to just escape everything and just like ride off into the distance. And I think she's riding on like a motorcycle in the music video, which is really interesting because like when you think of Lana Del Rey, she's kind of like this long-haired, like dainty little like I don't know how like short she is, but like she doesn't seem like very tall. So like if if she were to like be on the road with a motorcycle, I'd be kind of like fearful for her because she doesn't seem like the type of person that would just like get up on a motorcycle and like go about her life. But she's riding a motorcycle in the video, and it's really really cool. And yeah, I really just love the song because it's like so emotional and there's like so many good lyrics in it, and like I don't know, I think it's just great imagery and she does a really good job in it. And so yeah, moving on to my second favorite song is called what is the name of my second favorite song? I'm like so brain dead right now because like I have so much going on with my life. My second favorite song is called Cola, and Cola is probably the reason why this album is explicit. If you are under 18, you should not be listening to the song Cola because it is a little bit raunchy. But I really like it because it's got this like really, really like old Hollywood vibe in it, like from the vocals to like the instrumentals. And then there's this part where she goes like really high up and she does this like really cool like thing with her voice, and it's like right after the bridge, and I love it so much. But yeah, I think the song is like it's so like salacious, and it's like so interesting to like hear her go through these different like emotions throughout the album, the EP. I'm sorry, and it's like oh my god, like this is like insane, just how this woman like takes her voice and does all these like crazy like things with the way like she portrays herself throughout these songs, and it's like she puts on this kind of like persona that's like totally like glamorous but has so many like flaws, and I love it so much. And I think the song really, really characterizes that. But like I said, if you're under 18, you should not be listening to the song. It's very, very raunchy. I'm kind of ashamed that it's one of my favorites, but it's such a good, like, the instrumentals and also the vocals together, like, they make it so amazing. And the lyrics are, like, really, really intriguing. Like, you'll sit there like, huh, okay. There's one part of the song, like, the name of the song is called Cola because of the lyric, where it's the first lyric of the song. And when you read it, you'll be like, or when you hear it, you'll be like, you sure about that? Like, you don't want to get that checked out by a doctor, Lana? You know, I don't know if that's supposed to taste like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so moving on to my last favorite on side A. It's called Body Electric. And it's one of the slower songs on the record, and I really like it because I actually really didn't like the song as much when I heard it digitally, but when I heard it on vinyl, like there was just something about the way she sings the word, but the phrase "body electric" that it makes me like it kind of has an electricity that radiates throughout the sound of it, the way she sings Body Electric with this like falsetto almost. And I think that was like really interesting to hear on an analog platform, as opposed to like the way I usually listen to music on digital streaming. So I really liked it because of that, and I felt like I wouldn't have ever liked this song as if I hadn't like bought this record because it sounds like so much more like there's just liveliness in it that's like not there when you listen to it like digitally. You know what I mean? Like you have to hear it to understand what I mean, but like it's definitely like it's the last song on the side of the record. And I'm glad it is because it's like it's a very good note to end on if you're only listening to side A, which I usually do most of the time because this is my favorite side. The other song, the other side, I don't really know very well, and I've listened to them a couple times since I got it, and I'm not like very fond of them. But side A definitely is like a winner for me. And Body Electric is a very good way to end this side of the record, and I'm really grateful for the way they put this together with those four on the side. The other song is called Americana or American, and it's not like my favorite or anything, but like it's definitely a good addition to this side as well. It kind of like continues on with that vibe of her. There's this part in Cola actually, which is funny because that also ties everything together with the whole Americana vibe, old Hollywood glam. She says like, "I fell asleep in an American flag," and it's like you can totally picture her like on the floor, like wrapped up in an American flag with the red, white, and blue, and her with her really long hair and her like sultry voice, just sitting there like on the floor, like laying down, like singing these lyrics. And I think they did a really, really great job of putting these songs together this way on the record. So if you are thinking of getting a Lana Del Rey album, I totally suggest you start with this one if you don't want to get anything too expensive. She has a couple of other LPs out as well that aren't too expensive, so I definitely recommend her. Like her voice comes through very, very well on analog, on vinyl record players. They come out really, really nicely. Like it's just she like totally encapsulates you and like takes you to another world. Like she's in her own little world, and she totally takes you there with this record. And I'm sure her other records are like very similar in fashion because that's just her like character, her persona. And I really love that about her. I think she's like really, I don't know, like the fact that she isn't as popular as some of the other musicians out there, like it's kind of sad to me because I think she's so great and she's so talented and she's so unique. So I would love to like meet her in real life because I think this album is like really, really great. And I probably will purchase another one of her records soon. So you might see her again pop up on the series because I really, really love her voice and I love how unique her vibe is, and like the way she like orchestrates her like music and her lyrics are just amazing. So yeah, Lizzie Grant, I will definitely be listening to you a lot this fall. So thanks for the tunes. I will see you guys in November, and I'll probably be uploading a little bit more to this channel, some more vlog stuff, because like my friends have been nagging me to go hang out with them around the city. So I'll probably be posting a couple of vlogs in the coming weeks. And hopefully I'm not too busy so I can get them up for you guys and then you guys want to see them and you want to see more content. And I haven't posted here for so long and I'm so sorry. But yeah, please forgive me. I hope this makes up for it. But yeah, definitely check out Paradise by Lana Del Rey. It's a really, really great EP. Bye.